videos because there's plenty of natural disasters. Sudden disasters can happen anytime. Things have been going on with the weather. Disasters been happening that never happened in certain places. So we decided to do, I would like to call it an emergency drill program. So just tune in, stay tuned, and we have a lot of nice tips. Of course, everybody didn't show up, but whoever showed up needed to hear this. So I'm just gonna play this clip that God led me to play, showing on a lot of the things that happened in 2014. You know, that a lot of things happened in 2014. Some of the things happened in 2013 and 2011 that never happened before in certain areas. So I'm gonna just play the clip. I'm gonna let Tasha, give her a little brief on it.
As you all can see, natural disasters are happening in unexpected places. People are not prepared because the disasters never happened where they actually lived. It's better to be prepared and have a plan and nothing happen than to be unprepared and something happens. Where would we meet? How would we get water and food? How would we survive during these natural disasters? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print out a list of tips for each of y'all. I'm also going to print out a list for it's called a bug out bag, a survival bag, that you can keep in your house, and also a list of things that you can keep in your car, just in case a natural disaster happens. You will be somewhat prepared. We can never be 100% prepared, but we can be somewhat prepared. So I did bring a bag that I have here that I started. It's whatever your preference is. They have all types of bags. I chose this one. It's water resistant. They do have bags that can be submerged underwater. So if there's a flood or anything, none of your things will get wet. I personally chose this one because it has more pockets than the bags that are submergible. This one also has the straps that you can put around your waist. So let's say for any reason we have to run, this will stay strapped onto you, and that way it's not gonna fall off versus just having it like this, and if you fall, you can easily fall or be dragged in the water. So that's why I personally chose this one. So just a few things that I have here that I'm going to show you that I have in my bug out bag / survival bag. So the main things that you want to think about is water, food, fire, shelter. How are you going to get these things when we have a natural disaster? So, give me a chair. Alright, so as far as water, what I do have is, this is called a life straw. So what this does is you can drink up to, I believe it's 1,000 gallons of water. So what you do is any streams, rivers, any water that you can basically drink out of, you drink out of this. It's really easy to use, and it actually cleans out any bacteria that are harmful to us. So you just dip it in the water, you can dip it in the bottle, and you just drink right out of it. So it purifies the water. It makes it safe for us to drink if you're not able to boil your water. This is another one that I have. It's like the life straw, but this one does 100,000 gallons of water that you can drink. This one is a little more versatile because you can't see here, but you can twist it onto a bottle You can actually put this on, it's like a water bag, and put it on the water bag and just drink out of it. So I got both of them. This one's more versatile, and for $5 more you get a lot more gallons of water than the light straw. So what I have here as far as fire, if you can, anything that can light up, I have a lot of lint from the dryer. I have pieces of paper. So basically, because the bag is not, it's not 100% waterproof where it can be submerged underwater, you can buy bags that are waterproof. I'm just sticking them in Ziploc bags so it doesn't get wet. You also want, I have a bag with matches and also some type of fire starter. So all you do is scrape the magnesium onto some lint, spark this part, and it makes a fire. Very, very convenient to have. And that way you can boil your water if you need to. Distilled water. We also have basic things like this, for example, is a flashlight that does not need batteries. So you just take this, twist it, and it recharges it. You're never going to need batteries for this. This one I like because it comes with an adapter where you can charge your phone. You just plug it in here, you can charge your phone. It does have a radio, and it does work, the antenna. And this one has an alarm. So if, let's say we have a tsunami and you're stuck somewhere, you can sound the alarm so someone can hear you, you can get rescued. So these are good to have. Remember, try to get the ones that does not use batteries because you can just recharge it. I'm gonna have me personally, I have quite a few things. I have this, which is an axe, which you need to, if you're stranded, you can chop up wood to start fire, build a shelter. You need one of these to, help you, like I said, build a shelter or whatnot. I do have knives. Also, hygiene. I have toothbrush, soap, wash rag, tissue. You can buy the biohazard bags as well. So if you gotta use the bathroom, you can use those biohazard bags. One important thing, that a lot of people may not think of is actually taking an extra pair of socks. Because if your feet get wet and you don't have a change of socks and you get fungus or your feet, they have cuts and you don't keep it dry, that's very, very dangerous. You need your feet to move around. It can get very, very dangerous and you can actually get really, really sick. So keeping a couple pair of socks in your bag is actually really important. We have gloves. I have to get a few more things. Buying a tarp. I have to get a tarp. That's going to help you build a shelter and keep the wind or any rain. I do have this is a fishing pole actually. Real light. Use it to, if you're stranded somewhere and you're able to fish, that's food. So I brought things that aren't too heavy. This is called a mesh kit. So basically, you can use it to cook, you can use it to boil water. Comes with quite a few different items, a little pot, a cup, a bowl to eat your food out of. I think maybe $7-10 for this. Very light, and it's very useful. And you can do your own research and figure out what you want in your personal bug out bag. I have poncho, very sturdy poncho, like $4. So if it rains or whatnot, you can keep yourself dry. But those are basics. And like I said, you can put whatever you want in your particular bug out bag. I actually do have this, which is, it's actually quite a few things. You want to have a compass. A compass is very important to have. So you know what direction you're going and you're not going in circles if you're trying to figure out how to get out of woods or wherever you're at. This is very versatile. This is a shovel. It has where you can use this to dig up dirt if you need to for any reason. But you know, it's just important that you have the basic things. You know, like I said, you can do your own research and figure out what you want in your own bag, but the most important things is water, fire, shelter. How are you gonna create these things with what you have? So there's also, you can buy emergency water pouches that they're really small, but that you can put in your bag. There's also emergency food that lasts about like 5+ years that you can keep. Also for the home, what we have started doing is purchasing non-perishable foods. So downstairs in the basement, we have a bin where I have like cans of tuna fish, sardines, soups, just non-perishable foods that you can get to if the electric goes out, or you know, we're not able to go ahead and cook. Also keeping water, either a couple cases of water or just a few gallons of water in the home. So that's all I have. Any questions? Good. Yeah, I can give you, I'll print out a list of what's good to have in a bug out bag. And I mean, you can purchase them anywhere really. There's quite a few stores. I've personally purchased a lot of these off of Amazon. I purchased them off of Amazon. Like the bag I got off Amazon. My bag is a little different than his. My bag is actually, for me, it's a little more sturdier. Like this part is, and I have a clip for the chest as well. And also, I forgot to mention, paracord. This, you keep on your wrist. It's a cord, it's like a string, and it can hold up to 550 pounds. So this is really, really good to have. I'm gonna get 2 more to have, one to have on each arm. It's really good to have. Also, I'm gonna put in here some duct tape. Be surprised what duct tape can do. But I can send out a list of different items that you can have. And like I've gotten this stuff little by little. His bag is almost done. Mine, I got a few more things, and then I'm almost done.